Hey, Billy Beck III here from Billy Beck III Personal and Training Performance Center. And today I'm going to teach you some passive range of motion exercises. And to help demonstrate these exercises is super trainer Brian Francis. Now, passive range of motion refers to the range of motion that you have without any resistance. And when someone's injured or is recovering from a surgery, they need to reestablish that passive range of motion first before you add any resistance or load to it. Otherwise, you could be going in the wrong direction. You could go back to the hospital. So that's not the goal. The goal is healing and quicker recovery. So today, we're going to show you a few movements. So Brian, go ahead and lay down. Here, I'm going to use a typical bench. Normally, you'd use a PT bench or physical therapy bench, but a lot of personal trainers or a lot of people in the gym don't have access to those benches. So we're going to show you how you can do it just on a regular bench. So we're going to start with a shoulder joint, assuming that the shoulder is the area that you want to work. You're going to you want to use a 1, 2, 3 count on everything, and Brian's going to be moving with me as I guide him through the range of motion. So I'm going to assist by stabilizing the elbow and the wrist, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, up, and then back down, 1, 2, and 3, which is shoulder flexion and shoulder extension. Next, we're going to do abduction, abduction. So you ready, Brian? 1, 2, and turn the wrist out, and 3, and that's going to be his. And we're going to go back down, and 3. Then we're going to bend the elbow, and we're going to look at shoulder medial rotation, internal rotation, external rotation. So it's going to look like this. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. And remember, this is a shorter range of motion. You don't want to force it. This is actually can become a jiu-jitsu move. And we're going to go into external rotation. Again, being careful not to force it. Very delicate motion, so be the most careful with this. Anytime you do a rotation movement in the hips and the shoulders, you want to be careful. So again, these are just some basic passive range of motion exercises. Establish range of motion first, and then add load. I'm Billy Beck III, and this has been some passive range of motion exercises.